The roster of Marvel Studios characters who will appear in Avengers The Kang Dynasty is slowly growing. Earlier this summer, we had a confirmation by Mark Ruffalo and people involved with Hulk that She-Hulk would be appearing in the Kang Dynasty. Now the star of Marvel Shang-Chi, Simu Liu, confirms that he is in fact in the Kang Dynasty. So this comes at us from an interview that Liu did with Comic Book, where he was talking about his experience working with the director of Shang-Chi, and specifically how he feels about him taking on Avengers The Kang Dynasty, the 5th Avengers film. And he said that he's super excited for this because he really loved working with him on Shang-Chi. And he said, and I quote, "And I'm excited to work with him again," in relation to the Kang Dynasty. And he says that he hopes that there's a lot more that happens with Shang-Chi up until that point and afterwards. So honestly, not surprising, right? I don't think it's going to be shocking that we get pretty much every existing character in the MCU showing up in either the Kang Dynasty, or at least the new Avengers show up in the Kang Dynasty, and then all of them in Secret Wars. And I think most people just automatically assumed as a foregone conclusion that, yeah, we're gonna be seeing Shang-Chi appear in the Kang Dynasty. It just makes sense, especially when the registered trademark for Shang-Chi 2 is the Wreckage of Time. Again, it's gonna tie directly into the project, but it's taken a while because, again, they're still working on the script, and they're not gonna confirm the cast to us almost ever. They're going to confirm some of the actors, but the full cast will not be confirmed up until the film is out because they're going to want to keep surprises. I think Shang-Chi is a given confirmation, but again, we just don't know. In my opinion, this is just more exciting than anything. I love that we're slowly starting to build out who the confirmed characters are. Again, Hulk, She-Hulk, and Shang-Chi are now confirmed, but I think among them, you could probably, I guess, reasonably believe that a character like Thor, some of the Guardians are obviously going to appear in it as well because they're already out there, and one would safely assume that they're contracted. So we'll see what happens next, but overall, I'm satisfied so far. Most of you know, if you've seen my ranking of the MCU, Shang-Chi's in my top 5. I absolutely love everything about that film. Love Shang-Chi as a character, love that universe, and I can't wait to see what they do with him. And then, of course, Dustin is directing the Kang Dynasty. He directed Shang-Chi, and I love that film, so for me, it's like a match made in heaven.